Welcome. Hi, I'm Michael Malloy, and today I want to share a powerful strategy that's transforming estate planning for high net worth families, combining a family limited partnership, FLP, with private placement life insurance, or PPLI. FLPs have always been excellent for gifting discounted interest to heirs, centralizing asset management, and providing some creditor protection. But when an FLP owns and benefits from a properly structured PPLI policy, something remarkable happens. You get completely tax-free growth inside the policy without phantom income or K1 tax drag. You can hold high return, tax inefficient investments like hedge funds or private equity without current taxation. Family members gain access to tax-free loans and distributions for liquidity needs, and you add massive estate tax-free leverage through the death benefit, plus enhanced creditor protection that goes beyond what an FLP alone can offer. In short, this hybrid structure unlocks benefits that simply don't exist with a standalone FLP, making it one of the most effective tools for multi-generational wealth preservation in today's environment. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into how this works and why wealthy families are using it now.
Enhancing family limited partnerships with private placement life insurance. Synergistic benefits for estate planning professionals. In the realm of sophisticated estate planning, family limited partnerships, FLPs, have long been a cornerstone for high net worth individuals seeking to transfer wealth efficiently while maintaining control and achieving valuation discounts. However, when an FLP is structured as the owner and beneficiary of a private placement life insurance, PPLI policy, the combination unlocks a suite of advantages that transcend the capabilities of a standalone FLP. This hybrid approach not only amplifies tax efficiencies, but also bolsters asset protection and generational wealth transfer. Drawing from a comparative analysis of FLP structures, this article explores the unique benefits of integrating PPLI into an FLP, providing estate planning attorneys and tax professionals with actionable insights to optimize client strategies. The foundation: understanding FLPs and PPLI. A family limited partnership is a limited partnership where family members hold general and limited partnership interests. It facilitates the gifting of discounted limited partnership units to heirs, reducing estate and gift tax exposure through lack of marketability and minority interest discounts, typically ranging from 20% to 45%. Assets within the FLP, such as real estate, securities, or business interests, benefit from centralized management and some creditor protection via charging orders in many jurisdictions. Private placement life insurance, on the other hand, is a customized variable universal life insurance policy designed for accredited investors. Premiums fund investment sub-accounts that can hold alternative assets like hedge funds, private equity, or real estate funds. The policy's cash value grows income tax-free, and death benefits are received free of income and estate taxes if properly structured. When the FLP owns the PPLI policy, the partnership becomes the policyholder, with premiums funded through contributions or gifts to the FLP. This integration creates synergies that address limitations inherent in FLPs alone, such as annual tax drag and limited liquidity options. Income tax-free growth and distributions. Eliminating phantom income. One of the most compelling advantages of an FLP-owned PPLI is the complete elimination of current income taxation on investment growth. In a standalone FLP, all income, interest, dividends, and realized capital gains flows through to partners via Schedule K-1s, triggering immediate tax liabilities even if no cash is distributed. This phantom income can erode returns and complicate tax planning, particularly for high-yield or high-turnover investments. By contrast, within a PPLI policy owned by the FLP, cash value accrues income tax-free under IRC Section 7702. The policy wrapper shields underlying investments from annual taxation, allowing for tax-deferred or tax-free compounding. For tax professionals, this means clients can allocate FLP assets to aggressive strategies, such as hedge funds or private equity, without the unrelated business taxable income, UBTI, concerns that plague tax-exempt entities like IRAs. The result is dramatically enhanced after-tax growth, a benefit unattainable in a plain FLP. Moreover, distributions from the FLP can leverage policy loans or withdrawals up to basis, providing tax-free cash to family members. In a standard FLP, distributions often carry taxable basis or risk recharacterization as loans with imputed interest. The PPLI integration circumvents this, offering liquidity for education, business ventures, or retirement without income tax implications, ideal for multi-generational planning. Tax-efficient asset management and portfolio flexibility. FLPs alone restrict investment choices due to tax inefficiencies. High turnover strategies or assets generating UBTI can lead to substantial pass-through taxation, deterring allocation to potentially high-return vehicles. The FLP PPLI structure resolves this by permitting the policy to hold such assets tax-free. Estate attorneys can advise clients to diversify into private markets, where reallocations or sales within the policy's subaccounts incur no capital gains tax, unlike in a taxable FLP. This flexibility extends to changing underlying investments without triggering gains. In a conventional FLP, portfolio rebalancing often results in taxable events passed to partners. The PPLI's tax-deferred environment allows seamless adjustments, preserving wealth and aligning with dynamic market conditions. Mitigating basis step-up dependencies and estate tax challenges. A key FLP limitation is the reliance on death for a basis step-up under IRC Section 1014, which applies only to partnership interests, leaving embedded gains in assets intact. The FLP PPLI model renders this largely irrelevant. Death benefits are income tax-free regardless of gains, eliminating the wait for death constraint that hampers liquidity in traditional FLPs. Furthermore, the structure provides death benefit leverage outside the taxable estate. By ensuring older generations, e.g., parents as measuring lives, the policy can deliver multiples of premiums paid, received estate tax-free, if the FLP is irrevocable and properly drafted. This transforms a modest FLP into a powerful inheritance vehicle, amplifying wealth transfer beyond what discounts alone achieve. Critically, it avoids the IRC Section 2035 three-year clawback rule for life insurance. Since the FLP owns the policy from inception, premiums gifted to the FLP more than 3 years prior remain outside the decedent's estate, a safeguard not available if an individual directly owns the policy. Enhanced creditor protection and valuation. Discounts asset protection is fortified in the FLP PPLI framework. While FLPs offer charging order protection in creditor-friendly states, limiting remedies to economic interests, life insurance enjoys superior statutory exemptions. Most jurisdictions shield cash value and death benefits from creditors of the insured and, by extension, FLP partners. This protection on steroids is invaluable for professionals advising clients in litigious professions or with high-risk assets. Valuation benefits are doubled. FLP units qualify for discounts, and the PPLI policy is valued at its interpolated terminal reserve, approximately cash surrender value, for gift and estate tax purposes, not the larger death benefit or asset fair market value. This layered discounting minimizes transfer taxes, with less IRS scrutiny than complex FLP appraisals. Practical considerations for implementation. For estate planning attorneys, structuring requires precision. The FLP must be the applicant, owner, and beneficiary to ensure estate exclusion. Premium funding via annual exclusion gifts, or crummy powers, maintains tax advantages. Compliance with state insurance laws and IRS guidelines is paramount to avoid recharacterization as a taxable investment contract. Tax professionals should note potential pitfalls, such as investor control doctrine risks if clients overly direct sub-account investments, or MEC status, if premiums exceed guidelines. Engaging specialized PPLI providers and conducting annual reviews ensures ongoing efficacy. Conclusion: a paradigm shift in wealth preservation. Integrating PPLI into an FLP elevates it from a solid estate tool to an elite vehicle for tax-free growth, enhanced protection, and efficient transfer. Benefits like tax-free compounding, flexible asset management, and superior leverage do not exist in FLPs alone, offering clients unparalleled advantages in a high-tax environment. As estate taxes potentially rise, this strategy empowers professionals to deliver bespoke solutions, safeguarding legacies for generations.
To learn more about tax savings, asset protection, privacy, and simplified reporting, go to ewp-financial.com.